Welcome back to the second part of Logo Remake 101's newest episode in almost 4 years. Last time I showed you how I illustrated my interpretation of the 1928 Columbia Pictures Torch Lady in Krita, so in case you haven't seen that first part yet, I highly recommend doing so. Go ahead and pause this video, open a new tab to watch part 1, then come back here once you're finished. Okay, welcome back. By the way, I really do recommend checking out Sketchbook on Disney Plus as well. Very inspiring stuff for up-and-coming animators. Now, back on topic, we're moving on from Krita to Canva as I designed the text reading of Columbia Production. Yeah, so this is what the logo read started in 1932, whereas in its earlier years it said Columbia Pictures Corporation Presents. I'm sometimes selective that way when it comes to choosing logos with sub-variants attached. Sometimes I go for the original variant, other times I choose a later version, depends on my mood. Either way, Canva, which is also where I've been editing most of my YouTube videos since 2023, is a great, easy to use, multi-purpose graphic design site. I went over to them for my Columbia logo text mainly because of its curve effect that shapes the words into an arc, just like how it appears in the original. The hardest part was trying to find a good font that may not be exactly like the original, but still retained its bold, early 20th century aesthetic. So I settled with the Brim Narrow Combined 2 font and exported the text as a transparent PNG. Alrighty, with all the designed layers all exported individually, it's finally time for the real magic to be conjured up. We're inside Fable, a very good online After Effects alternative that I've been using since my scene for the Billy and Mandy reanimated collab based on Little Rock of Horrors, which the main song singer Voltaire got to watch, by the way. So awesome. For my project layers, I imported the Torch Lady background, Columbia text, torchlight frames, and the audio from the original logo. As I often tend to do for my logo remakes, I incorporated some extra touches that weren't present in the original, such as a camera zoom out simulated by keyframing the position and scale of the Torch Lady, background, and Torchlight pre-comp. Speaking of which, to animate the Torchlight effect, I started off by adding the first frame in my timeline, then right-clicked on it to create my pre-comp, or component as Fable labels them. From there, I inserted the remaining frames, trimmed them all to each be 1 frame long in duration, grouped the 5 into its own folder, and duplicated that folder multiple times until it reaches the length of the component. Thus, we have our Torchlight effect all set. Now I have to adjust the component's proportions and add the keyframes for it to move along the zooming out Torch Lady. Of course, we can't forget the studio's name. I'll have it simply fade in after the zoom out. And once I blended in the film grain filter over the Logo Remake for extra vintage authenticity, we are done with the Torch Lady. Let's have a look. Oh, and in case you're wondering what Seal looked like in full color, well, I'll let you be the judge on whether or not it's better that way. Comment below to tell me if you prefer the more common black and white version or the colorized version to be featured in Classic Logo Remake Party 7. The option with the most responses will be the winner. Or if you like, I can do this as a poll too in the community tab. Alright, so that wraps up this demonstration on not only how I recreate this vintage Columbia Pictures logo, but also a demo on how the free programs I use serve as great inexpensive alternatives to the likes of Adobe Creative Cloud. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give this video a like, subscribe to look out for more logo content, hit the bell so you won't miss them, and leave a star emoji in the comments to confirm that you watched this until the very end. Thanks for watching, take care, and thanks once again for 10 years of both Classic Logo Remake Party and the whole No Park and Berry YouTube channel.